Purge. To me, you're all Thomas Marks. To me, each and every one of you is a representative of the man who is going to make this season end on a very low note for me. At the end of the last season, WrestleCade came and went. Above my head, I held that Global Heavyweight Championship of Omega. I was the Alpha of Omega. And then, leading into the mid-season break, D1, Chaos, and I squared off my Global Heavyweight Championship on the line. And thanks to Thomas Marks, Chaos was pinned by D1, making D1 the new champion. Now, I could say I never lost that belt. I could say the only reason D1 is walking around with that belt is because of Thomas Marks, and both things would be very true. I could say that I'm due my rematch opportunity for a title that never should have left my waist, and that would also be true, but before that can ever come, there's one issue I need to fix before I can move on. That one issue is Thomas Marks. Every week I get somebody else placed in front of me who isn't Thomas Marks, but continues to remind me that Thomas Marks is still out there. Thomas Marks has still escaped my grasp. And this week is no different. This week I have Purge. Purge, not to be confused with a yearly event where lawlessness is the norm. Not to be confused with that film series. Purge is a regular heavyweight competitor here on Omega. A man who very rarely gets the credit he deserves for being one of the hardest working individuals, not only in Omega, not only in iWrestling, but in the wrestling business as a whole. A man who does not receive what he deserves. This is a man that I can relate to. Because just as Purge deserves so much that he's been handed, I deserve one thing that I have yet to get. And that is Thomas Marks. I deserve the opportunity to get my revenge on Thomas Marks. And until I am able to stand in that ring across from him and dole out the justice he so desperately deserves, everybody is going to have to be Thomas Marks. And once again, one more time, I will go out there. I will step into the ring with another man who is not the man I seek. And I will see the man that I wish to destroy. And I will treat him accordingly. Purge, I need you to know, I don't dislike you. I don't wish this harm upon you. You only have Blake Williams and the rest of the iWrestling staff to blame. Because until I get Thomas Marks, everyone before him will be practice as I perfect the technique I will use to dismantle him and leave him lying in a puddle of his own juices. Purge, Omega, and most importantly, Thomas Marks. take notice. This all of this